How's everybody doing today? I hope you're all well, in great moods, in great spirits. Okay, thank you so much to those of you who are new here. I genuinely appreciate you tuning in and everything you contribute to our channel. What you need to know about us is going to be below in the description box. Okay, this is going to be a collective energy read for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, also, a big thank you to those of you who are returning. I genuinely appreciate your continued love and support. Okay, but y'all already know the vibes. Switch the roles if you need to. Assign yourself where you see fit. Don't force anything to fit your experience, your timeline, your gender. Okay, all is fluid, especially in tarot. So, we're going to start off the read with a quick third eye meditation. Okay, so if you have on headphones, turn your volume down or simply take them out. This bowl can get kind of loud. It plays to the purity of the energy. Okay, so let's just close our eyes and focus on our breath with emphasis on your third eye, not between your eyebrows, but the midpoint between the front and back of your brain. Okay. And repeat after me. I trust my inner vision. My intuition is clear and awake. I see truth beyond illusion. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. Okay. Let's get a message for you. See what Spirit needs you to know, how you should be moving in these spiritual streets. Okay, what information, what knowledge, what wisdom Spirit has for you today. Remember, I'm only going to speak to and channel from your higher self. You should only listen from that aspect as well. So when I was first meditating on you guys' energy before I went live, I heard graduation music. Like, I don't know if this is you graduating from a karmic cycle, or some of you could be graduating from school. You could have a child that's graduating. Okay, but that's what I heard. And it took me a minute to figure out. I'm like, what is that tune? I also seen fire trucks, so maybe some of you guys could be graduating from like paramedic school or whatever firefighters do to be initiated into the force or whatever. That could be significant. See, what else? What do we need to know for Cancer? Yeah, occupation. Something about work here could be highlighted. Maybe this is like a new job, a new career. Okay. Maybe some of you guys could like to knit or crochet. Maybe have family room, which is Cancer energy. It rules the family, the home, the mother energy. For some of you, this could be like a family business. Maybe you do business with your family, or it would be a good idea to do so. I know the world likes to teach us otherwise, but you know how that goes. And we have lovers here. Gemini energy is typically the lovers. What else? I see two doves here. Doves is worthy. Then we have imprisonment. Ooh, that took a left turn. Like, that took a sharp left turn. For some of you, I feel like this could be symbolic to somebody feeling trapped in a family dynamic where they are not happy. It could be a lot of emotional labor or just a lot of conflict with this occupation card, because that can talk about somebody, laboring. The judgment card in reverse could be somebody not following their heart. Yeah, look, the Eight of Swords, Gemini, Jupiter. Hmm. Well, let's see, but this is giving the energy of somebody that just feels trapped. Either it's you or somebody around you. Somebody could drink a lot of tea or like to drink tea. Hmm. What's occupation? The cards is just flying out like crazy. Lots of air energy here. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is Page of Swords. I feel like there's somebody watching you, or you're watching somebody. Ace of Wands. And we have the Lovers down here too. Tower of the Four Cups is Cancer energy. Nine of Pentacles. Queen of Wands reverse. There's a third here for sure. Okay, and I feel like the third party that is in this energy. Okay, so it's kind of given like you're trying to disconnect from somebody here. Okay, the Seven of Swords in the reverse is here, and so is the Four of Swords in the reverse here. I feel like somebody here could be going through an awakening in terms of a connection that they might be in. You could be realizing that like there's a lot of, I don't know, like emotional labor, or something is just hard work. There could be like too many obstacles or whatever the case may be. I feel like the person here that you're trying to disconnect from is watching you to see if you started a new beginning with anybody, if you're romantically or sexually involved with another person. Okay, but all this air energy, there is definitely another person here that is in their head. But I feel like this occupation energy is you. Like something is just becoming, I don't know if it's too much work or if it's like you're just focused on your business, your money, your goals, whatever. But I feel like there is another person here in your energy who's like, I feel like they're heavily watching you. Like, and it feels like this person is trying to see like if you doing it to anybody else, because the lovers can talk about having a choice. Okay, what else for this Page of Swords? I feel like you're either trying to escape a person, or the fact that you're awakening is like creating this kind of emotional distance between you and another person. So we have the Eight of Swords, Gemini, Jupiter. Gemini energy is heavy in this read. Okay. But the Eight of Swords talks about like feeling stuck, feeling trapped. This could also talk about somebody playing like victim or whatever the case may be. But I'm really getting like somebody, they can't stop thinking about you. And it feels like it's sexually too. This is Seven of Swords reverse. Or switch the roles. This could be you thinking about this person. Yeah, Page of Wands in the reverse. This is no contact. This could be somebody you're in no contact with. That's really what I'm feeling. And they're watching you. Like, Nine of Pentacles. I feel like that's you with this occupation card. I don't know if this person watches you at work, what you do for work, or they're just trying to see like if you're working on another connection with somebody else. But the Nine of Pentacles is the energy of somebody who's self-sufficient. They're stable. You could be single right now. Okay, but they're usually like nurturing something, whether it's themselves, their health, or like a business or a creative endeavor. Maybe you could have your own business and be an entrepreneur. What's this Page of Wands reverse? Maybe this person that you're trying to get away from is childish. The Strength card, Leo energy. Even Leo here too. You could have Leo highly aspected somewhere in your chart, your big three. Or this is a Leo. You could be on the cusp of Leo. Or this person is. You know, this Strength card, it feels like this is your personal power resurrecting. I also feel like this Ace of Wands is kind of the same thing. You reclaiming or you recalling your power from a person or situation, okay? And even if you're not in communication, I feel like somewhere there was a cord that was attached between the two of y'all, and it's like the longer y'all go without talking, the more that this person can feel the distance energetically between y'all, and they're watching you. But the Strength card is also giving me like it probably took you a lot to walk away from this person, or to, yeah, Seven of Wands talks about how you overcome challenges and obstacles. It does talk about like defending yourself or protecting your territory, standing up, you know, for yourself, having a backbone, things of that nature. But I feel like it's probably taking you a lot to leave this person behind. But I'm definitely seeing somebody that's trying to escape. Like whoever this is, there it's like a fight, probably between yourself. You could be fighting with yourself. That could be that Judgment card in the reverse that I seen at the beginning. Because it can also be having to make a decision between your heart and your mind. You feel me? But what else for this Page of Wands reverse? I feel like over time, somebody's behavior just became predictable. And Ace of Cups. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. There is somebody new here. Unless it's just your Taurus energy activated, your self-worth, your values, your internal value and self-worth. Maybe even your emotional security with the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles that is shifting. You could be feeling more confident and secure within yourself. I do feel like this is you recalling your power from a person, and they're watching you. What else for this Ace of Cups? This could also be emotional renewal. Yeah, look, Queen of Cups, this is you. It's in a challenge position. It came out sideways, right? But this is still your energy. So you showing up in your energy in the upright can talk about like you feeling confident, self-assured, and, you know, just content and stable in your own energy. I feel like this Ace of Cups is a lot of abundance and blessings coming in as you disconnect from somebody who probably doesn't serve you. And also this could be you opening up your heart to new beginnings, new experiences. Okay, feeling emotionally fulfilled. This could even be you showing yourself a lot of self-love. Doing the things that fulfill you emotionally. I feel like there is a healing of your pride here. I feel like you could be finding out more about yourself through this experience. Yeah, I feel like this is you really loving on you. Even if you're a man, right? This could be you nurturing and caring for yourself. And for some reason, I'm just really getting like this person cannot stop thinking about if you're bumping uglies with another person. Hi, welcome to the read. I appreciate you joining. They like, if it ain't me, it's, yeah, they're jealous. Page of Cups reverse. They're like, if it ain't me, it gotta be. For some reason, I feel like people just find it so hard to believe that another person can leave you for themselves. Not everybody is phallus and yoni hopping. Okay, some people are actually putting the work into themselves, loving on themselves, healing themselves, not getting under another person. That's what this Eight of Swords feel like. Dang, I know they just fucking somebody else. Like, I, oh my gosh. I feel like this person tore up over this with this Eight of Swords. Like, sheesh. What else for this Eight of Swords? I don't know if this is a Gemini or if this just talks about. Let me see. What's this Eight of Swords? And the Five of Wands, competition, Leo energy again. Saturn, by the way. And we have Libra Saturn too, with the Three of Swords. You know, this could have been, for some reason, I'm channeling like a physical altercation and somebody got arrested. Like for some of you, this could have been in a really toxic connection, or there was a third party, okay, and there was a fight, like a physical altercation. Or this is just somebody fighting with themselves mentally because they're being challenged to grow in order to connect with you. The Ace of Wands can be a challenge. And with the Three of Swords in reverse, it's like they're not learning their lesson. Or somebody here is bitter that you chose yourself over their drama and chaos. You know, there could have been a connection that ended really badly with a big fight or blowout. And this is also what this person is thinking about. Remember on this Eight of Swords? Seven of Cups in the reverse. Scorpio Venus. The Tower and the Emperor in the reverse. There's a karmic masculine here. And it doesn't necessarily have to mean that this is like somebody who moves with malicious intent or, you know, but they could be in the energy of having to learn a lesson. For some of you, this person didn't want to grow. I feel like they're just their energy is just very chaotic. I don't know if this is their mental space, because that's what this gives. Like, if this is an air sign and they're not balanced, they're all over the place mentally. Their energy could be very scattered. What's the Seven of Cups reverse? Eight of Pentacles. Whoever this is, they're just not at peace mentally. I feel like they need to work on their thoughts, how they think, what they think. I'm getting lots of pessimism, and whoever this is in their own way. I feel like that's why something became challenging. Like somebody just won't get out their own way. They live in their head like a whole lot. They feel very delusional too. Like, I don't know if this person is going through like some form of an identity crisis or like a midlife crisis. For some of you, this person could be having problems with their work or employment. This Eight of Pentacles that I'm seeing with the Seven of Cups in reverse is like maybe they don't have any options available. For some of you, I feel like this person didn't see how much time, energy, effort you invested into them. until you disconnect it. There's an illusion here that is being shattered. Really. I feel like this Eight of Pentacles is you. Somebody stable, hardworking, because Cancer is a cardinal sign. I really don't know not one lazy Cancer, honestly. And I have a lot of them in my family. Yeah, the Fool. I feel like this is you setting yourself free. Page of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. There's definitely a business that you're nurturing or investing in. For some of you, this Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, maybe you already have something going and you're adding like more products or more inventory, or you could just have a lot of like, I don't know if I'm gonna say this right, but like lucrative sources of income or business ideas. You feel me? Like, yeah, look at this King of Swords in reverse, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the Hierophant in reverse with the Devil. Whoever this is not connected with them higher set with their higher selves. Their energy is very scattered and chaotic. Like, they could live like a more alternative lifestyle, or this is them having outdated morals and belief systems in terms of connections, commitments, the way they make money. Yeah, Six of Pentacles here. I feel like the issue probably with this person had something to do with their career. Or it could just be the amount of effort that they did not invest into a connection with you. But I feel like they're seeing it now. And for some of you with this Five of Wands, this person is mad. They're like behind the scenes trying to cause like chaos and drama. What's the Four of Swords reverse? Libra, Jupiter. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like this Four of Swords in reverse is you awakening to, yeah, Ten of Cups. There could be a family dynamic ending or whatever, but it's like you're awakening to the fact that somebody here is never going to follow through on what they say they're going to do. Okay, they're not reliable with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Like, I feel like what frustrates this person the most about this situation is that they lack patience. And this is why they're scattered. They could be this, that, here, there, all over the place. I don't know. Two of Cups, Cancer, Venus. I feel like this could be you coming back into union with yourself as you disconnect from whoever this is. The Fool down here also is a new beginning, a new journey, a new creative endeavor, or just taking a leap of faith into the unknown. I'm also getting a bit of naivety. Like somebody, it feels like they could also be unteachable. Like they think they know everything about connections, commitments, relationships, or even business. Maybe you had some ideas to share with this person, or maybe you could have gave them some structure or like routine. Maybe this is what you were showing them with this Eight of Pentacles, because that could talk about your daily routine and regimen. Okay, but it's like either they just completely ignored it with the Fool, or they were like somewhere in La La Land. He's like looking up with his head in the clouds. But anyway, it feels like they thought they knew everything. And it's like in connecting with you, they're seeing that they have a lot to learn. I don't know if this is about business or relationship. Take it how it resonates, but it feels like both. I don't know why I'm channeling somebody who could have their own business, or you're just secure in your career field, your career path, whatever you do for work. Welcome. Hmm. What's the Fool? And Ten of Cups in the reverse. There could be a family dynamic ending here. For some of you, this could even be, I'm kind of channeling, because the Page of Swords could be information, right? There could be family secrets coming out, or they're in like a fake family dynamic somewhere where they're not happy. There's no peace, there's no harmony, or this was y'all's connection. Pisces, Mars. We do have Mercury retrograde in Pisces. Hmm. I'm also channeling something about somebody's family. With this Five of Wands up here, they could have a very toxic, unhealthy family that they come from. Mm. For some of you, this person tried to do. I feel like you're supposed to, and that's just my ideals. Do business with family, but I feel like this person was trying to do business with family who they know are toxic, karmic, however you want to call it. There's a lot of chaos going on around this person. Like a lot. And I feel like you're the fool in the middle of in the middle of this energy here too, to where you're just nonchalant, not giving a fuck anymore. Moving on, moving forward, up and onward. But also, I feel like this person was supposed to embody the fool with you and take a leap of faith into a new timeline, a new journey. But I feel like as you disconnect yourself from this person, you're finding out more and more about their family or somebody from their past that they created a family with. It could be one or the other or both. Mm. What's this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse? Somebody's stuck in a karmic loop somewhere, and I feel like this is what you're awakening to. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles, I'm kind of getting you like wasting your time. Taurus, Saturn. I feel like this is you reanalyzing the situation, taking a second look at it. Something is not in alignment with you. With the High Priest in the reverse. Yeah, even the Hermit in the Judgment is here. But you know, this could be this person. I feel like this is an overall energy of y'all both taking a look at a situation. This person trapped in their head overthinking, so they don't have no choice but to replay a lot of shit that happened between y'all. But I feel like you're seeing something too. Hindsight is 2020. Yeah, whatever you're seeing with the Seven of Wands back here is making you want to protect yourself, your energy from this person. Because I feel like this Queen of Cups with the Ace of Cups, you're in a good energy. This is self-love, self-care, you know, opening your heart to new experiences, just having a lot of love. And I'm also getting like a sense of gratitude too. You feel like a sense of peace, or like you can exhale, or like just a breath of fresh air with you. Because this is crazy. Like with you distancing yourself from this person. You could be alchemizing this energy and putting it into your business, your craft, or whatever it is that you do for work. But I feel like here somebody is definitely realizing that somebody is not reliable. You're not gonna be able to finish whatever you started with this person as long as they're in the middle of all this chaos. I feel like their career is fucking crazy. Their damn family is crazy. Like, whew, with this Eight of Swords, they're just trapped. They're trapped. But they're in their own way. That Eight of Swords talks about a shift in perception. It's like you got to be able to change the way that you think in order to free yourself from certain environments. And even the Five of Wands is like fighting through challenges and obstacles of a mundane lifestyle. Like that, because there's no change, this is where all the chaos comes from. Somebody could just be very careless in their day to day. Like they need routine, they need structure, they need discipline. I'm also seeing, I don't know, like somebody could, they could have, hey, yo, I'm trying to find a nice way to say this. Like, they could have created multiple, like, broken families. With the fool, somebody could be very careless with their seed, if you know what I'm talking about. Like, they have a habit of doing whatever this is. So I feel like this is definitely you reevaluating this energy. Like, do I really want to, whatever? I don't know. What's family room? Ten of Wands reverse. Three of Swords reverse. This is somebody's holding on to, like, resentment. You know, I feel like this is this person's family that resents you. That's really what I'm getting here. I see this person changing because of you. Or they're trying to. They're showing signs to. Or this is a family that they were in prior to meeting you. Seven of Wands, Nine of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, they're not happy. They're not happy wherever they are. I feel like it can be hard for somebody to put themselves first and do what makes them happy. What else for this Ten of Wands reverse? Five of Cups. Scorpio, Mars. Yeah, see, now we have another energy here. This could be guilt. Somebody here is holding on to feelings of guilt, or like they're sad over the fact that, like, I don't know, it's almost like this person is having to choose between you and their family, or a family that they were in before. I don't know. Yeah, look, King of Cups reverse, Page of Cups reverse, the Queen of Pentacles. This somebody's mother? That's what I'm getting. This Queen of Pentacles gives somebody's mother. Who's jealous of their son for finding somebody that like genuinely loves them and wants to see them grow and change. What? What else for this Five of Cups? And the Six of Cups. Scorpio energy again. Hermit and the High Priest reverse. Somebody's definitely watching you. This is somebody from your past. Scorpio energy. Strong. You know, this also feels like somebody is starting to resent their family for getting in the way of something that you and this person had going on. There's like a lot of guilt here, sorrow, sadness, nostalgia, and bitterness that somebody is just holding on to. It's either their family or yours. for this Five of Cups? Or this person is, yeah, see? We got the Chariot with Cancer energy and the Lovers. Queen of Pentacles, Emperor in the reverse. Somebody's mother is obsessed with you. Like, this energy is so weird. It feels like somebody's mother is obsessed with you or building. How can I explain it? It's almost like this person's mother is living vicariously through their child, okay, or through you. And they are obsessed with you guys' connection because they had an emperor in the reverse. Okay, this is somebody who abuses their power and authority. They lack focus, discipline, structure. They're usually not a stand-up type of guy. They don't take care of their kids. Or this is the energy that your person was in when they were in the past, and now they're with you. They're changing. But it's almost like this guilt for that they're holding on to for leaving their family behind that they started prior to you. Okay. It's like a subconscious thing I'm really feeling with the Hermit that was showing. It's like somebody is mad and holding on to bitterness and resentment for your person wanting to move on. And this is like subconsciously creating like a blockage in you guys' connection is also what I'm feeling. I'm getting a lot of different scenarios here, so take where it resonates. I could just feel the energy, like somebody's family is not happy about them moving on in a connection to be with you. Like, or this could be even your ex, Cancer, to where your ex's family is mad because you left your ex alone, and they've been going through hell ever since. Yes, it's my wife, Mom. You're welcome. Mm. More power to you. You know how many men will drop them kids, take a different type of man to do that. Mm. That's good though. I like that. I admire that actually. Mm. So I feel like this Chariot here, this is somebody moving on with confidence, with balance, with certainty, overcoming a lot of challenges and obstacles. I don't know, I'm just getting like there's a lot of bitterness and resentment, and you're having to like, for lack of a better term, like fuck y'all, like I, I gotta do what I gotta do. What's this Chariot? It's also moving towards God's plan, the divine's plan. It's only exactly the star. It's only activated through wisdom. The Chariot only moves with the spirit of wisdom. Even Aquarian energy is I know. Knowing your power, knowing, yourself. This talks about your crown, your higher self, your divine guidance, protection, covering. I'm also getting like there's a new partner coming in here with this Lovers card over here too. There's a new partner or person coming in. Mm. Yeah, it's really a challenge for somebody to get out of their head. even the moon here, they like live in their subconscious. They like live in the past, to live in their psyche. Like that is a bottomless pit. Like it's an abyss. That shit, the thoughts can just loop and go forever and ever and deeper and darker and like, ugh, get out of there. There is no love in like, because following your heart is a godlike frequency. Following your mind is where like the demons and, you know, the tricksters and entities and all that shit. That's where all that lives, in the mind. So either this is you choosing yourself and committing yourself to a higher timeline, your healing, whatever dreams, goals, aspirations you have with the star. But I'm seeing like you're gonna achieve whatever you set out to. This could even be like creating a new family. All this is clarifying the family room card. So for some of you, whatever this is, as the star, a wish fulfillment, a goal, a dream, whatever you want to achieve, I feel like this is what your focus is on. There's a lot of determination and willpower in the chariot energy as well. Okay, but I feel like at the end of the day, this is you choosing yourself. And even if that involves you choosing another person, what else for the lovers? But I do feel like this is somebody coming back into union with themselves. And they could be mad at it all they want. Three of Wands in the reverse, Aries, Aries Sun. Back to the Fool again. This could be like a fear of the unknown. Sometimes this could be pessimism. What's this Three of Wands in the reverse? Knight of Swords in the reverse and the Magician. Crazy. Yeah, the other option is staying with somebody who doesn't have a sense of foresight. This person feels very manipulative. I feel like somebody does a whole lot of talking and no action. Knight of Swords reverse, like it's almost like somebody's just caught in their own web. Like this energy is so frustrating, honestly. Because whoever this is, it feels like they don't want to change. And as a result, they end up fighting themselves. Or they're fighting themselves. Because now you're gone, you're disconnected. And like, like they just stuck there thinking about you in their thoughts, in their head. Like okay, stay there then. But I feel like you're committing yourself to your journey, a higher timeline. I feel like there's a lot of optimism in you moving forward with the chariot. I feel like you're being divinely guided and protected because the chariot energy in traditional tarot, the emperor or the empress is who rides on that, and they always have on a suit of armor. So it's protection. It's an unstoppable and unyielding force that moves very swift too. Some of y'all could be manifesting like a new car, a bigger car. Maybe you're working on getting your dream car. That's what I'm seeing. But mm, somebody here, they just lack patience. They lack a sense of foresight. They just keep themselves stuck in the same cycle over and over. And it's almost like either they were trying to manipulate you into staying with them, or this person, I don't know, bro. I really don't know. Give me more on the Magician. Gemini, Virgo energy. Yeah, the Eight of Wands in reverse. They're very stagnant. And the Queen of Swords. Who is this? King of Pentacles in the reverse. It's their mother. This feels like, this Queen of Swords feels like somebody's mother that's always talking in their ear, like telling them what to do. Whatever advice they give them, it feels like it's not good. It's not serving them. Or this is the third party. The other feminine, King of Pentacles reverse, the Sun reverse. Yeah, this energy, this Queen of Swords is oppressing whoever this masculine is, or put yourself where you belong. We go from the Six of Pentacles to the Tower to the Three of Pentacles and the Emperor in the reverse. And then we have this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse again. Note I'm getting somebody's mother. And I don't know if she has a manipulative, toxic husband or lover in her life with this Queen of Cups in reverse, because every time I see this Queen of Pentacles, she got a distorted masculine behind her. Whoever this is just like committed to holding this person back, or this is this masculine. This Queen of Pentacles is the one that's controlling this energy and is keeping the masculine oppressed. Whoever this person is, there's a feminine energy here, or just a third party who's constantly in this person's head. It could be their family or somebody from their family. It don't matter who it is, but whoever this person is, they never have anything nice to say either. I'm getting somebody very nasty with their word. I'm getting wrath. For some of you, this person wears a mask. They're very two-faced with the magician behind them. They're playing a big role in why this person is stuck or why they are the way that they are. Whether it's their ex or their mother or just somebody from their family. What's Lovers? But I feel like you're very determined to accomplish whatever this star energy is for you. Like, and so be it. But they want you to feel guilty for moving on, for having big dreams, goals, whatever, for wanting to heal, maybe even they want you to feel guilty. And they want this person to feel guilty for leaving their family behind to go with you. But it's like you could be guilty, you could stay there. I'm not. Like, if we choosing, okay, I'm choosing me. Eight of Cups in the reverse is abandonment. The World reverse, the Temperance in the reverse. What else for this Eight of Cups reverse? Yeah, the Moon and the Justice card. The Moon is Cancer, Pisces energy. Pisces energy is strong over here. Which could talk about closing of cycles, clearing karmic debt, even illusion. So you know what I'm getting? Like, this person has this kind of like self-righteous energy about them, to where they think they're right or them abandoning you is okay. Like, for some reason in their delusional ass mind, because that's the Eight of Cups, Pisces energy, delusion, they're trying to make whatever they're doing okay. It's like them trying to convince themselves that they're in the right. What's the Moon? For some of you, this person could have, I just heard, like, legal battles or legal issues that they're hiding. Maybe it's running with the laws or like a civil case with somebody from their past or whatever. They could have something that they're hiding. What's the Moon? It's like this person would rather run from their problems than to try to face them head on. Yeah, the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now we got the King and the Queen of Swords here, which could be a conversation. Here we got this Queen of Pentacles again, the mother, is what I'm getting. Maybe there's like a Taurus cross watcher here. I I don't know. Or this could be you, Cancer, where you're in the energy of just focusing on your money, your business, your goals, staying grounded, or doing whatever you need to do to keep yourself grounded. Or you know your worth, your value, you know, like, it's your ex-wife friend. Mm. It's the friend that's in her head. That's crazy. Because it's a public platform, I'm gonna keep my opinion to myself. But that's crazy. What's the moon? Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Five of Swords in the reverse. Somebody don't have their priorities in order, for one. Yeah, the Emperor in the reverse. High Priest in the reverse. There is a masculine here that's under some form of domination. I feel like this Queen of Swords, if she's married, she is controlling. I don't know if this is her masculine. Whoever this is like really living vicariously through, I don't even know if that's the right word. It's like projections, rather. However she lives her life, she's like expecting you and this masculine to live your life the same way. Because the Hierophant in the reverse is like going against the grain. The High Priest in the reverse is like going against the norms of society. And it's like, oh, like, if he's not following the rules, or, you know, they don't want to live a traditional lifestyle with the Emperor in the reverse, it's like projecting. Somebody trying to make this masculine feel like he's wrong for having his own, or being, you know, autonomous, like his own morals, values, belief systems. It's like they don't align with this person, so they want to make you feel guilty, or your person feel guilty, Cancer, or wanting to go and live a life with you. Like, this is weird. And it's too many energies here. It's too many people in y'all business. It's too many people here that have an opinion, or like, oh, like, I wish everybody just get the fuck on, because it's making the read confusing. Honestly, having to tell her from him and this from that, and like, that's why they in this Eight of Swords energy. They so confused. It's all this people around them and influences, and yeah, the moon behind this person could be external influences that are projecting, and it's becoming this person's internal monologue. Like, what the fuck with the Five of Swords here? It's like they hear everybody's voice in their head but their own, telling them what they should do. So they feel justified in abandoning you because they can't figure out which direction to go in, left from right. But the good thing here is I'm seeing with the star in the Chariot, you know where you're going. You know where you're headed. You're very protected. You have divine guidance and influence. You could be somebody that's very optimistic. Okay, you're on a path to healing in a higher timeline. So what's this Five of Swords reverse? Somebody is just inflexible with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. This King of Swords. What's the Five of Swords reverse? There's no growth and expansion. Like, yeah, the world. Yeah, so this person feels defeated. I feel like because you're closing out a cycle with them. For some of you, I am seeing, let me give me more. What's this Five of Swords in reverse? Because there's something here that's causing them confusion that they need to close out a cycle with. Ten of Pentacles in a reverse. Wheel of Fortune reverse. And the King of Pentacles in a reverse again. This person's money, their finances are really suffering. Like, and it has a lot to do with their identity. That could be why I said in the beginning, this person feels like they don't have any options in terms of what they want to do for their career, or they just, I don't know. I feel like you're the opposite though. You know who you are, you know what you want out of life, you know where you're heading or where you're headed. You're very optimistic, and this person is just, their energy is too scattered to be in a stable connection with you. And then at the end of the day, it's like your energy, you would be responsible for stabilizing this person mentally. And it's like, that's too much. That's three much. So anyway, with the world card, so there is a cycle here that's closing. Break your family tradition. I feel like this is more of a future thing. They're going to have to abandon a connection, whether it's the lovers in terms of their family or the past. I'm seeing it that way too. But I feel like now this person is in the energy of feeling defeated, because with the world here, you're closing out this cycle. Even the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, it could be lots of fights and arguments with their family over money. The Wheel reverse is delays, setbacks, misfortune. What's the Ten of Pentacles reverse? But this could even be like breaking family tradition. Ancestral rhythms, Emperor in the reverse. Ace of Swords is a breakthrough, mental clarity, or you know, this King of Swords really gives this person's father too. I feel like the King and the Queen of Swords are a match. This somebody's mother and father, and the father is giving bad advice too. They're secretly influencing whatever this is. They could want something to go in their favor, or they could want some money from this person, or maybe they're expected to get money or claim some sort of assets or whatever if y'all divorce. There's definitely an abuse of power and authority here too, though. A lot of this isn't even your energy or your person's energy, Cancer. It's their family that's in the way. So yeah, I feel like now that there's a cycle ending here, this Emperor in the reverse is even worse, and is an even worse condition financially and mentally than they were when they were with you. Give me one, the Ten of Pentacles reverse. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. Even if this is a woman, with the Emperor in reverse, somebody lacks structure, power, identity, or just like, for some of you, it could even be self-control. But I'm just getting like this person needs to tap into their masculine energy, stand up for themselves, be courageous, have a backbone, be assertive, be a leader, like, of themselves. You feel me? Like, Ace of Swords is definitely cutting somebody off is what I'm getting. Yeah, the Judgment and the Two of Cups. This could be you having to make a decision and you're choosing yourself, because the Two of Cups is Cancer Venus. What's this Ace of Swords? I feel like the truth is coming out now too, about who this person is as a father, as a parent, as a mother, whatever. That could be it too. Or this could even be, like I said, this person's parents. Now that you've distanced yourself, you're starting to see a lot of their family secrets, history, and background come up. For some of you, maybe you didn't know how much influence this person's parents had until afterwards. I'm also getting some form of blackmailing too. That could be like the whole domination thing. Like this person could have information, or this person's family rather, maybe even specifically their mother or their father could have like information, okay, or secrets that they don't want to be told. They don't want in the streets. And that could make this person acquiesce, like, okay, like, I don't want you to tell such and such or whatever. What's imprisonment? It's like, okay. Okay, so the Six of Swords, that's moving on. Aquarius, Mercury, imprisonment, and Six of Swords. So I feel like this is you. You probably felt like you were trapped. You probably felt like you were stuck between a rock and a hard place. It's you moving on into peaceful and calmer waters. It's you having the answers to whatever you need with this Ace of Swords up here. Okay, yeah, King of Pentacles in the reverse. For some of you, disconnected from this person could result in like a financial loss. Or this is you just moving on because you're seeing somebody is not dependable, not reliable. They're not ever going to follow through what they say they're going to do in terms of their business or in terms of their money, their finances. Maybe they're in poor financial health or they make bad decisions with their money. Whatever the case may be. Because the Six of Swords is like having the answers, knowing. It's Aquarius energy. What else was the Six of Swords? Yeah, Hangman in the reverse. Moving out of stagnancy and making a sacrifice. It's like you're having to sacrifice somebody to move forward. Yeah, Two of Wands and the Four of Cups. That's your energy. Cancer moon, feeling like you missed an opportunity, or this could just be disappointment. But you're planning for your future and moving forward. What's the Hangman reverse? Somebody's third eye is blocked too. Yeah, look, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Misfortune. Or this is you moving on, Cancer, in this Six of Swords, and this masculine is experiencing a lot of loss. For some of you, who they're having to sacrifice is this King of Pentacles in the reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. A father figure in their life, or just... King of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Queen of Wands in the reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles. That's interesting. I feel like this King of Wands is a new person. What's the Wheel in the reverse? For some of you, there is... It could be an Aquarius that you're moving towards. What else? The shadow side. Yeah, this is a lot of blockages. King of Cups reverse Hermit. And now this person is having to do some reflection, introspection. They're definitely in their feelings with the King of Cups in the reverse. Their heart chakra is blocked. I feel like they're not happy. But they chose whatever they wanted. And you choosing you. For some of you, this is grad, because I don't know if everybody was here in the beginning, but I was hearing a graduation song. The star could talk about answering your calling, okay, adhering to your spirit, like your spiritual authority, being governed by your own spirit, okay. It also stepping into your north node or your destiny, inheritance of God or goddesshood, your identity, okay. I don't know if some of y'all could be like humanitarians, or whatever work is like you seen in the public eye. For some of you, this star is you breaking generational rhythms, ancestral patterns and rhythms in terms of the family that you create versus the one that you came from. And you know it's time for you to move forward, because this ain't what you want for your family, for your kids, whatever the case may be. But the star is definitely a way shower, a trailblazer, somebody who's very different, unique. You could be a healer. And this person was an assignment. I don't know. What's the shadow side again? But somebody's fortune, their fortune, their abundance, their wealth, it's all blocked with the wheel reverse and the devil card. But it's them. It's themselves. The devil was the lower self, the shadow side, the fear. Yeah, there's something here that they need to surrender with the Nine of Wands reverse. I strongly feel like it's their family, or it's their way of thinking, period. Mm. Thanks for the confirmation. But this, oh my gosh, it's really like, this person is annoying. Like, I know y'all probably just look at this person like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with you? Like, they're really stuck in their own way. Everything is blocked. Somebody could like music. I don't know, that card just flipped out, but for some of you, I am hearing something about infidelity. But let's see. Yeah, Shaman and High Priestess, huh? It's this King of Pentacles in the reverse. What's this Page of Swords? Gemini North Node. So it could be a Gemini that's watching you. Astral travel. Gemini is Mercury, communication, or how we filter and process or channel the energy from the spirit realm into the physical realm. And with astral travel here, maybe you're getting like information in your sleep state, your dream state, about this person or this situation. That could be the star. That's communication from spirit. Your crown is the authority of your spirit. That's how you hear your divine guidance. So this Page of Swords. Gemini again. Is this person a Gemini? Or is this Queen of Swords a Gemini? Or there is like heavy communication from your spirit guides, from your ancestors, from whoever you subscribe to. That's the information with this Page of Swords. Or this person is trying to watch you. Gemini also rules siblings, okay? So I don't know if this person could be trying to watch you through like your siblings or your family. They could be trying to get in contact with you through your family. Or maybe this person's family or siblings is watching you. I don't know. Gemini also rules short travel. Maybe you live at a distance from this person. And it's contracts. What's the Fool? One, two, three, four. Yeah, that's aligning with your timeline. Aligning with your path. So the Fool is like you taking a leap of faith. 1, 2, 3, 4 is you aligning with your, probably your highest timeline with the star over here. Or things are just, you're just getting yourself in alignment with your spirit. Who's this Queen of Cups? And Pisces. I feel like that talks about you closing out a cycle. Pisces is the last constellation on the wheel. It's also clearing karmic debt and closing cycles, completion of cycles. Yeah, wrath. I knew I was getting that from somebody. So whoever this Queen of Swords is right here with the Eight of Wands reverse, okay, not to instigate, but this person could be talking shit about you. It almost feels like with this Pisces energy that this Queen of Swords thinks you're the delusional one, you're the crazy one, instead of their child or whoever this Queen of Swords belongs to. Like, they could be trying to make it seem like you're the one that's crazy. For some of you with wrath, you could have went off on this person and said what the fuck they've been needing to hear. And this could be where this person felt like they needed to choose. Aries North Node, trauma bond in the reverse, in music. Somebody could have an Aries North Node. What's behind trauma bond? Aquarius North Node. Give me more on this Queen of Swords. One card, please. Telepathy. Somebody's mother could be a, I don't know what to call her, a very like dark witch or something with the magician behind her. She's something spiritual. She does something. She's doing something. Soulmate. So she's trying to interfere in the, oh, okay. Let me see. Let me do one more card. Exactly. Entity or demonic being. She's interfering in the connection. Okay. So that's why this Eight of Swords is here. She has this person's power trapped through. It's like she's doing some sort of mental magic. She has the what's this, y'all? The damn magician right behind her. It's like she does some mental magic on your person. For some of you, I do feel like this Queen of Swords could be you, to where you are able to discern. You're able to discern. Look, spirit jail. And I feel like somebody's in spirit jail because they're not 111 honoring a new beginning with you. But I feel like for some of you, this Queen of Swords could be you, to where you're discerning that this person's family is very toxic, is really what I'm getting. I'm trying to be nice about it, but yeah, look, divine being. You could be a divine being. You remember this Queen of Swords? $5.55. We have change in Aquarius. This person could be an Aquarius. Aquarius is I know. I feel like this person thinks that they know everything. Yeah, redirection, and they're redirecting this person away from the path that they're meant to be on, or that they need to be on here with the Chariot. Because also with the Six of Cups back here, it's like this person is starting to feel a bit of nostalgia and knowing that they should have went with you, because the Lovers is mirroring energy. But it's like they feel too guilty, or they're sad over the fact that this mother figure would resent them for doing what they need to do for themselves. Moving on. What's this King of Swords over here? But this person, this Queen of Swords, I'm getting, she does something to where she's interfering with the telepathic connection that this person either has with their higher selves or with you. Karma, balance is healing. Virgo. For some of you, it's like if this person, if somebody in this person's family is going through a divorce, it's like, or if somebody's friends or whatever are single, it's like, yeah, like you could be single with me. We could go, you know, run the streets and have fun. And like, I'm getting something like that. What else with this King of Swords? So I feel like that could be this King of Pentacles in a reverse energy. They both could be the same. To where this person is experiencing karma because something needs to come into balance with the Justice card back here. It feels like this person needs to be able to decipher like their thoughts from their higher selves and their subconscious with the moon back here, which I feel like a lot of their external influence plays a part in, because your subconscious controls your body, and if you're not healed, that's like just walking around here on autopilot, living out your wounds or other people's projections and things like that. You know what I mean? What else for this King of Swords? Solar plexus. Yeah, their identity, their confidence, their their personal power, even their wisdom, their own internal wisdom. Wow. What's the King of Pentacles reverse? Yeah, look, and it's funny down here, the last card is the Sun in the reverse on the deck that I just put down. What's the King of Pentacles reverse? 333. That could talk about tap to your creativity. Even sometimes your spirit guide. Somebody could be seeing 333. Yeah, look, High Priest in the reverse. They're not in alignment with their higher selves, whoever this is. But honestly, y'all, like, it's so many energies mixed in this reading that it's hard for me to tell the difference between this masculine who has all these people influencing him, projecting onto him, and if these are family members and shit like that. I mean, it's all one and the same, right? People can be a product of their environments. What else for this King of Pentacles in the reverse? But this could be another person that's like influencing this person, and they're already in the energy of being maybe not in a commitment with the King of Pentacles in the reverse. They're stagnant. They're experiencing setbacks, delays, misfortune. And it's like, this is who's doing a lot of the influencing, and this is the person that they're going to have to sacrifice in order for them to move forward. It could be a brother or somebody. Yeah, look, crown chakra. I feel like this person's spirit guides are like at this point really screaming at them. Like, what are you doing? Because the crown is the authority of your spirit. Like I said, that's where you hear your higher self. That's your connection to your higher self, your spirit guides, God, whoever you subscribe to, right? Like, whatever your faith is. They can't hear none of that. And I feel like with the King of Pentacles in reverse, they lack self worth. They don't know their worth. What else? Incubus, succubus, a Virgo. This King of Pentacles in the reverse could be a Virgo that's draining your person's power, light. What's the devil? Music. Somebody could be a siren. Aligning with your will of destiny. What else for the devil? That's really what I got off of that. I don't know if men can be one though. Okay, Ra. Ra is the sun god. Confidence, creation, ambition, optimism. Yeah, see? A backfire. Somebody's about to get a backfire. Or this person not choosing you is exactly what the backfire is. I don't know, y'all, but Ra is a very powerful god. He would be like a modern day Taurus. Somebody who's ambitious, wealthy. This is annoying. Because it's like this person can't hear themselves. And they ain't trying to either. What's the message? You know, I think I want to use a different oracle. It's crazy how this read really ain't even about you. Let's do advice. This read really ain't even about you. It's about, I guess, you making the right decision to move forward and leave somebody behind. You're being divinely guided to with the star and the chariot. What's the message, Cancer? We have privacy and honesty. Exactly, y'all need some privacy. This connection got everybody and their mama in it. Like, ugh. Literally, the Queen of Swords. Everybody and their mama. And you know, that is a price people pay for being a star. With the lovers here, you and this person both could be very, I don't know, just like divine beings. Healers, light workers, you know, humanitarian like energy. But they're choosing the lower timeline by staying stuck with their toxic family. But that is the price that people pay for being a star. You kind of live life in the public eye, whether you choose to or not. Your essence just commands attention. And because you live your life very differently, people naturally want to watch you, see what you're up to, you know, monitor you. It comes with a lot of monitoring spirits too. But it's like, there's, if you could see like the silver lining in it, or once you find your path, or you're, you know, called back home to yourself, there's just as much love there as there was hate in your past timeline, your lower timeline. Really, you're going to experience both, but I guess it's all in what you give your attention to. That's where your energy leaks. You feel me? So I'm going to read the privacy card because I feel like this one is it. So this is what it looks like. Okay. It's the platypus. That could be an omen. Maybe y'all can go and look up what that is. Okay, what the spiritual meaning is of the platypus. You know what I mean? But anyway, it says private, elusive, harmless. The platypus is a unique creature like any other animal in the world. On the surface, platypus resembles a combination of a duck, a beaver, and an otter. But when it's time to really see him, the platypus is something quite different. So maybe this person is shapeshifting. That could be why all this energy is here. They're shapeshifting to meet the need of the person that they're working with at the time. Like if they're around their mom, they could be one way because they want to please their mother. If they're around their friend, they're another way because they want to please their friend. If they're with their brother, they could be a whole different person because they want to be cool. You get me? Like, what the fuck? Anyway, platypus is elusive and not often seen in his natural habitat. Unless you should accidentally stumble upon him, platypus makes his home and burrows deep within the river and raises his babies in the safety of his home. Hmm. That is Cancer energy too, the home. As cuddly as these creatures seem, they have venom producing spurs that can be lethal to other animals and excruciatingly painful to humans. Their looks can easily deceive others into believing they are harmless and non threatening, but get too close and you will bear the consequences. Situation. Keep a low profile now. Don't be the topic of conversation, as others are feeling scared and threatened and will clutch at anything just to justify how they are feeling. So is this person mad at you? um, I don't know. The others may understand the situation and see it differently to what it actually is. Mm. People are very emotional and are overreacting to this situation in a way that you cannot understand. The situation is not that bad, but everyone thinks it is. They have no other deal with their emotions than to place the blame on someone else, exactly, and make them responsible. At least in their eyes, someone will be held accountable. They are actively seeking a scapegoat. Don't let it be you. Wow. So they're mad at you because they can't leave their karmic family, or for sometimes being a star gives you a lot of hate and backlash because authenticity is a very, very high frequency. It's a very high vibration. And people will look at it like, how can they get love and be accepted for being themselves and, shining their light when other people don't have the same confidence to be who they are and be comfortable in their own skin and be okay with it. Just you being authentic will get you a lot of hate because not everybody has the bravery to be themselves. As simple as that might sound, they don't. They don't. They really don't. And I feel like that's where you are. I know who I am. I know where I'm going, what I want out of life. And if you don't accept it, cool. Like, and sometimes confidence can be like misconstrued as arrogance to people who don't have confidence within themselves. So anyway, I'm gonna read this other one too. 32 says honesty, because somebody here need to be honest with themselves. That's what this feel like. Honesty, love, pure. In your search for honesty, first look within. Okay, period. What did I just say? Trusting in the future, knowing your own truth and trusting yourself to be true to your beliefs is one of the greatest acts of love you bestow upon yourself. The ancestors express love in its purest form and want you to love yourself in the same way. Aboriginal Dreaming Totem. Being honest in what we believe is a difficult challenge, but it is one that is worth the effort it takes. We may not all have the same beliefs. However, if we demonstrate humility in the way in which we share our beliefs, we will gain respect from those whom we are sharing our stories. Yeah, they don't have no choice. Especially family. You can't just cut them. I mean, you can, right? But it's like Either they're going to accept you for who you truly are, or they're going to get the fuck on. Like, who wants to wake up and look in the mirror every day and not be happy with what they look back at, what's staring back at them? Or who wants to wake up every day and be miserable in a life that they don't want, that they didn't create for themselves, they let other people create for them? That's wicked. Like, I could never. Like, at the end of the day, the only person that gotta love you is you. The only person you gotta live with is you. So if you can't live with yourself, that's crazy. I'm rambling, y'all. But anyway, this was the message. You're being divinely guided to exit stage left and let this person sort this out with their family. Because that's between them, their family, and God. Okay? Wishing you guys a safe and seamless return back home to yourselves. Thank you all so much for your comments, for subscribing, for sharing, and for just being here. If you're new, everything you need to know about our channel is going to be in the description box. Okay, you might not see me every day, but I'm going to read on the internet I feel called to. Okay, but I love you all, and I'll call y'all later.